Hey everyone, Zach here with WattLab. Let's talk batteries. Tesla's Powerwall 3 is certainly the most popular battery on the market right now. However, Franklin and their aPower2 has quickly made a very strong push against Tesla for that top spot as the best battery on the market. They might not be the household name that Tesla is, but that means nothing when it comes to real-world quality and performance of these battery systems. So today, we're going to break down 4 critical things that you need to know if you're considering an aPower2 for your home, plus one bonus perk at the end. And if it's your first time here, welcome to WattLab by Icon Power. We are a Franklin Whole Home certified installer here in Arizona. So this video won't just be the battery specs and features, but also our boots on the ground experience that comes from installing these systems. Let's talk energy capacity. How long can the aPower2 run your home? This battery has 15 kilowatt hours of usable energy storage, and you could think of this like your battery's fuel tank. For most homes, this means anywhere from 3 to 5 hours of storage during heavy use, or 24 plus hours if you are being more conservative with your energy consumption. Next, what about power output on the aPower2? You're looking at 10 kilowatts of continuous output with a peak of 15 kilowatts for 10 seconds. This is your battery's horsepower, essentially how fast it can discharge power to your home. But what does this all mean for a homeowner? A single aPower2 can kick on a 5-ton AC unit along with your other essential appliances and lights during a power outage. Being able to keep your home cool during peak hours and a potential grid outage is a big deal for those of us living in hot climates. Chemistry-wise, the aPower2 uses utility-grade lithium iron phosphate cells, commonly called LFP, and LFP is widely regarded as the safest and most durable chemistry for home storage applications. And the warranty Franklin offers is a 15-year warranty backed by 60 megawatt hours of throughput with a 70% energy retention. This isn't just based on cycles like some of the competitors. It operates more like an odometer on a car, so you're getting guaranteed performance over the long haul, and that's something that we really appreciate about this product. And a big reason why Franklin is so confident to offer such a strong 15-year warranty is their product quality, reliability, and support. Franklin has what I'd call a set it and forget it philosophy. Their goal is to minimize maintenance calls and truck rolls for installers, which benefits everyone involved, and the numbers actually support this. Franklin's current RMA rate, which is the return and replacement rate, is less than 0.21% across roughly 20,000 installed batteries. And to put that into perspective, that's about 1 in 500 units that have any issues requiring a return. That's incredibly low for any consumer electronics product, let alone a complex home battery system. And in the event that you do need service, Franklin has a great reputation for customer support. You'll typically work directly with your installer like us for any service-related situations. But if you want to reach Franklin directly to troubleshoot something or maybe ask them a question, they're very responsive and engaged. And beyond that low failure rate, their battery is built for the elements. Rain, heat waves, freezing cold, all of that. It's rated for both indoor and outdoor installations. If you've got space in the garage, great. We install batteries inside the garage all the time. But if not, this battery is completely fine with an exterior installation out by your main electrical panel or a nearby exterior wall of your home. For those of us here in Arizona, or if you're in Texas, Nevada, or Florida, or really anywhere that it gets brutally hot, the aPower2 is operational up to 131 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is particularly important for those scenarios where you might lose power during an intense heat wave. The system uses natural convection cooling. There are no fans, no liquid cooling systems, no moving parts that could potentially fail down the road. It's a simpler, more reliable design approach. For cold weather operation, Franklin's design includes an internal heat blanket, which will allow the battery to charge in temperatures as low as -4 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you're in a colder climate, you're covered as well. But what if you already have a solar system? Would the aPower2 work for you as well? One of the biggest advantages of the aPower2 is that it's an AC coupled design, which means it's 100% inverter agnostic. Whether you already have a solar system on your roof and you're looking to add battery storage as a retrofit, or even if you're starting fresh with a brand new solar installation, Franklin has a product in their lineup that will work for you. The aPower2 covers your bases no matter your situation. It pairs with any third-party inverter, that's Enphase, Blaze, Solar Edge, or whatever you have already installed. And this is where Franklin really shines, especially in retrofit scenarios or battery-only installations. Adding an aPower2 to an existing solar setup is generally pretty straightforward because you don't have to rip out and replace your existing inverter system. There are a few key perks of Franklin's system beyond the battery itself. When you invest in a Franklin whole home system, you're not just getting a battery, you're getting access to a whole ecosystem of energy management features that can really elevate how you interact with your home energy system. First up, smart circuits. This feature can be installed with the system's A-gate, which that's Franklin's intelligent controller that essentially acts as the brain of your system. It allows you to remotely control up to 3 breakers, typically your heavier loads like your AC unit, pool pump, or EV charger. From the Franklin app, you can turn these loads off and on and automatically shed them during a grid outage or during peak hours to maximize your time of use savings. Think of it like a mini smart panel built right into your system. Then there's the generator and vehicle-to-load integration. The Franklin system has a direct integration where you can recharge the battery during a grid outage from any 240-volt generator, whether that's a standby unit or a portable one. But here's where it gets really interesting. If you have an EV with V2L, which is vehicle-to-load capability, that's like the Ford Lightning, Chevy Silverado, or the Cybertruck, you can actually use your vehicle to recharge your Franklin battery during an outage. Your EV essentially becomes a mobile generator for your home. This can be especially helpful if you're considering a battery-only system without solar panels, or if you have a solar system that's on the smaller side in general. This allows you to have an additional power source to recharge that battery when the grid goes dark. And tying it all together is the Franklin app itself. I really like their app, and I think it competes with any of the software options out there today for home battery systems. You can monitor your system's performance in real time, see exactly where your energy is flowing, set your operational modes, and program your peak hours so your system learns your habits and optimizes accordingly. Franklin even allows you to directly connect to the system's hotspot if your home's Wi-Fi goes down, so you're never flying blind during an outage. One thing to note, both the smart circuit module and the generator module are optional add-ons that aren't included in the A-gate by default. So if these features are important to you when you're building out your system, make sure to ask your installer about them up front. And for that bonus perk, if you live in Arizona and have SRP or APS as your utility provider, Franklin is a part of their Energy Rewards programs, also known as Virtual Power Plant, where you can actually enroll your battery system to sell power to the grid when these utilities need it the most. The benefit here for you is that in return, the utility, either SRP or APS, will pay you a premium for your stored energy. So you help stabilize the grid and get paid to do so. The payout is based on your average participation, and you control when you participate and how much power you share, but you have the opportunity to earn hundreds of dollars twice a year for your involvement. If you found this video helpful, do us a huge favor and hit the like button. It really helps this video reach more homeowners just like you. Now, YouTube thinks you might enjoy either of these videos here on the screen. If you aren't tired of hearing about solar and batteries at this point, check them out. If you haven't already, join the club and subscribe for more content just like this. Thank you so much for watching, and we will talk next time.